Part 7. The relationship between mind and matter. Since living and non-living beings came out of the same womb, it is understandable that they complement each other in every sense. This goes so far that with the inevitable emergence of the brain, as an instrument for the transformation of simple energies into refined ones, matter cooperates so that it retains and remembers the actions and products of the mind. So it meets the mind in the following way: when we say that we invented something, it means that we thought or wished for it and matter said, it can be. This approval of a new invention is possible only if it does not come into conflict with previous agreements between mind and matter. That's why the Bible beautifully told people, do not pick fruit from the tree of knowledge. And that meant, do not rush to find out, because you are uneducated, but wait for it to be explained to you, to be instructed. If, for example, Albert Einstein had not told us that one cannot travel faster than light travels, we would have come up with some proposal for matter to become capable of instantaneous transfers through the cosmos. But for now we can't go into the universe because we don't know enough about it to know how to cancel the Einstein's deal with matter. In addition to the above-mentioned reasons for compiling this volume, there is also this one. Not only to explain the origin of the cosmos, but with what proposal to matter, which does not come into conflict with the already given and accepted proposals, we can achieve that in a few hours, and maybe even instantly, we arrive from one end of the cosmos to the other. If the cosmos has ends at all. In atoms, there is no action of dark mass or so-called subatomic particles, but rather the behavior of matter. Just as in Greek mythology, the gods were in charge of every activity in the economy and every mental state of man, so the behaviors of matter are given the names of subatomic particles, of which there are currently about 200 known. It is the psychology of atoms. Scientists of the 19th century tried to establish the existence of a medium for all large cosmic bodies, which they named ether, because they assumed that all cosmic bodies swim in something, like fish swim in the ocean. The most famous searchers for ether, Michelson and Morley, went astray because they tried to register the primarily immaterial with material measurable things, rays of light and mirrors, which was the same as if fish tried to explain the Gulf Stream to themselves, without knowing anything about the temperature effects of the sun on water, evaporation, about clouds and rain, about cold and warm winds, atmospheric pressure. Black holes are vortices and tornadoes of dark mass at the intersection points of the phases, event phases with counter phase, memories. Black holes steal refined energy, the 10th, from the phase of events, 9 raw energies, in favor of the counter phase, memories. The remembering phase is the so-called cosmic intelligence. So, the polarization of the universe cannot be expressed by a contentless nothing, nor by that in which plus-minus and male-female have no purpose, and that is the set of all ideas. Nothing is nothing. Ideas are functional in content, not gender. Therefore, the polarization of the universe is created only by its third constitutive part, the cosmos. The polarity of the universe by the polarity of cosmos and counter-cosmos is what represents the sketch we know as yin and yang. Because it is not a simple symbol for all extremes in the cosmos, but a sign for the Tao, which is an entity with a real set of all ideas, a real cosmos in front of the mirror and a real cosmos, counter-cosmos, behind the mirror. In the foil of nothing. Everything that arises once, arises twice, lasts twice and disappears twice. Happened and written down immediately. Which pole of the cosmos is in front of the mirror and which is behind the mirror is a matter of the observer's position. It is more important to remember that the cosmos is biphasically functional. This means that a fully realized human being in the cosmos is simultaneously alive on phase prime, capital of the absolute on the x-axis and archived intelligence or the archived sum of 9 simple energies on phase contra. Only a selfless man is intelligent. A man who gives himself in love as if he were thanking his father and mother, no longer expecting any reward for his love, because he knows that he got everything with his personal intelligence, is certainly not selfish. Now it remains for us to explain how from the dark mass as a potential charge, zero form of energy, chemical elements arise, which we register in the cosmos and which it releases to fall under the control of it as the 11th form of energy, where it is the general gravity of the cosmos. In order to understand this, it is necessary to explain the progressive-regressive bonding of electromagnetic waves, the grouping of musical tones into so-called musical chords, and the progressive-regressive love relationships between people in the cosmos, that is, on dark mass as the 11th form of energy. So, this is important for understanding the creation of stable chemical elements of Mendeleev's system on dark mass of zero energy form, before John's light, word, darkness and man. Because before the chemical elements, there is no one who needs or means anything to the cosmos. In the universe, music is something that can be heard to understand both the visible and the invisible. The entire range of the audible corresponds to the range of the visible and the invisible, as it is in music, so it is in electromagnetic waves in the spectrum of light. We should apply what we know in music to the range of light. All this applies to the characters of people. Therefore,